Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. I'm Swayze Jr. and I just wanted to talk about COD today, to be honest. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 seems to be on its way, and admittedly, I'm excited for what's to come, but at the same time, I don't necessarily know what's to come, but I'm surely looking forward to what Infinity War has for us. I mean, honestly, we COD players say that just about every year, but I have a good reason for this year, and that's just because COD needs to work out this year. They honestly have zero choice whatsoever. I mean, Warzone is slash was invested with rampant cheating. Like day in, day out, you could not really play a game without going against a cheater. It got so bad that players got uncomfortable getting into games because they expected a cheater to ruin the game anyways. And that's just not some way a player wants to play their game. Like shit. Fuck it. I don't want to play the game like that. So I know you guys don't want to. And we also can't forget the extreme disappointment that is Vanguard. I mean, from constant imbalance, slow updates, cheesy perks. I mean, you could literally shoot at somebody and see them through the wall. Like that's cheesy. I don't even know what that's in Warzone now. That's ridiculous. But it's not really adding anything special at all for the COD franchise. I mean, it was the lowest selling COD game in the last 14 years for a reason. And unfortunately, they aren't even afraid to show it. They're not even really supporting it like that. In Vanguard, that's its own issue. I don't really want to get into that too much. But Modern Warfare 2019, on the other hand, it's like the most polished Call of Duty we've ever had. We've never had another Call of Duty as polished as Modern Warfare 2019, and I have no doubt that they wouldn't bring that same amount of quality to their upcoming title. I mean, they've had crazy balance issues, I'm sure, but unorthodox maps and crazy balance issues aside, the game feels crisp and complete. And I don't think anybody could really argue that. When you shoot your gun, you have the smoke coming off of it. Your guns reload the right way, take the right amount of ammunition. There's actually bullet trajectory going on. Everything just feels good in this game. It's not like the old hit scan CODs that we were used to. And I feel like this broke some barriers, regardless of how it played. It really changed Call of Duty. And now next up is the beginning of COD 2.0, or rather I say Modern Warfare 2, 2022. I guess perfect time to drop. It's a lot of twos. But anyway, from the campaign trailer and the gameplay along with it, I believe I could confidently say that the quality would carry over from Modern Warfare 2019 into this upcoming title. I mean, it was so many people already thinking about the classic Modern Warfare 2 title and those maps and the old weapons and nostalgia, being remade with today's graphical fidelity. Infinity War has some really huge shoes to fill. And, we can't expect a perfect product, of course. I mean, a perfect product shouldn't be expected from anyone, but we also have to remember that Modern Warfare 2 is the start of the COD 2.0 era that Activision was so proud to announce. And that means this game is supported to last us 2 years, unlike the traditional annual COD life cycle. I mean, how we had just one COD after next? Yeah, no, it's all different now. Also, shortly into the new Modern Warfare 2 life cycle, we're going to be having Warzone 2 introduced, which has its own hype in its own right, or a get out of jail card, depending on how you look at it. So, there's a lot of things to look forward to within the new COD cycle, within the COD 2.0 era. There is so much on the line this time around, and I just believe Activision knows it. There's things are barely going on well behind the scenes, so they're surely going to need as much good press as possible. And gamers today, at least, hold developers to a higher standard these days because there's honestly not. I mean, well, yeah, there's honestly a lot of trash out there when it comes to gaming. There's a lot of good games. We have our gems, but there's also like Battlefield 2042's dropping out here, Vanguard's out here dropping, like we keep getting led down by these used to be juggernauts, and it's getting scary. I used to get caught year after year. I mean, of course it was a little bit formulaic, but I knew what I was getting and I knew that it would be fun. I'll always have my friends to play with me. It would be great. Over the years, of course, not only has my friends moved away from this game because the quality has dropped, but I mean, many people are moving away from the game because of the quality drop. I mean, it's not just something I see around me, it's something that you see everywhere. The player numbers are kind of dropping. And when Modern Warfare 2019 dropped, it changed everything because that was the biggest release we've had for COD, at least first week sales ever. and it brought up so much nostalgia. So many people enjoyed the title for what it had. Of course, it had its gripes like with every COD, but this it felt a little bit back home and more. It felt great, and I can do nothing but expect that same amount of care for Modern Warfare or COD 2.0. I expect nothing but great things for the new title, and or at least I'm very hopeful for it. And it's kind of scary as a COD fan for sure, but I think this time they're gonna nail it. And from everything we've been seeing so far, it'll be great. The beta's coming soon. I think we have nothing but trust here, at least from me. Hope you guys have a good day or night. Enjoy the rest of your day or night.